Hi everyone. Have you ever been frustrated trying to get your IR2104 MOSFET driver to work, only to find it just isn't cooperating? You've hooked it all up, but your MOSFETs aren't switching, or they're switching erratically. It's a common problem, and often the solution is simpler than you think. Today, we're diving into the most frequent reasons why your IR2104 might not be working as expected. We'll cover crucial points to help you troubleshoot your circuit and get it running smoothly. First, let's talk about power supplies. The IR2104 needs proper power. Check your VCC supply. This powers the low-side driver and the internal logic. It needs to be a stable voltage, typically between 10V and 20V. If VCC is too low, the chip's undervoltage lockout, UVLO, will activate, and nothing will switch. Ensure your VCC is stable and within the datasheet limits. Next, consider the bootstrap circuit. This is vital for the high-side driver. The bootstrap capacitor, Cboot, and bootstrap diode, Dboot, work together. Is your bootstrap diode correctly oriented? A reverse diode will prevent the capacitor from charging. Is the bootstrap capacitor value correct? Too small a capacitor might not hold enough charge for the high-side MOSFET to stay on. Too large, and it might not charge quickly enough. Electrolytic capacitors must be installed with correct polarity. A common issue is the bootstrap capacitor not charging because the low-side MOSFET isn't turning on long enough. If your duty cycle is very high, or your switching frequency is very low, the capacitor might discharge before it gets a chance to fully recharge. Second, let's look at your input signals. Are your HIN and LIN signals present and at the correct voltage levels? The IR2104 expects a logic level input. Make sure your microcontroller or signal generator is providing clean, stable pulses. Are these signals noisy? Noise can cause unpredictable switching. Ensure your input signals are not floating. They need to be driven high or low. Are you providing enough dead time between your HIN and LIN signals? While the IR2104 has some internal dead time, external dead time might be necessary in your control logic to prevent shoot-through, where both MOSFETs are briefly on at the same time. This can damage your MOSFETs and the driver. Third, check your connections to the MOSFETs. Are the HO, high-side output, and LO, low-side output, pins correctly connected to your MOSFET gates? Are you using gate resistors? Gate resistors are crucial. They limit the gate current, which reduces ringing and prevents damage to the driver and MOSFET. However, if the gate resistor is too high, it will slow down the switching speed of the MOSFET, leading to higher switching losses and potential overheating. If it's too low, you might experience excessive ringing or even damage. Ensure proper grounding. The COM pin is the reference for the low-side driver and the input signals. A noisy ground can lead to erratic behavior. Make sure your power grounds and signal grounds are properly routed and connected. Finally, consider the overall health of your components. Is the IR2104 chip itself faulty? While rare, component failure can happen. Have you double-checked all your solder joints for cold joints or bridges? Are your MOSFETs healthy? A shorted or damaged MOSFET can prevent the driver from working correctly, or even damage the driver. Sometimes, the problem isn't the driver but the load it's trying to switch. Is your load connected correctly? Is it drawing too much current? Remember, proper heat management for both the driver and the MOSFETs is also critical for long-term reliability. So, if your IR2104 isn't cooperating, go through these points methodically. Check your power supplies, especially the bootstrap circuit. Verify your input signals. Inspect your output connections and gate resistors. And always consider component health and proper grounding. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope this troubleshooting guide helps you get your circuits up and running. If you found this information useful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel for more electronics tips and tutorials. We release new videos every week, so you won't want to miss out. See you next time.